First, I want to be clear, helping people solve problems in my constituency hours or when they call up or when I meet them on the street is the best part of the job. It's always been the part I love the most. Someone comes to me and their housing's at risk, or they think we need to make an investment in the playground so that there's a structure for little kids as well as something for the older kids. That's the work, the roll up your sleeves in a church basement work that makes this job worth doing. But I have to tell you, over the last decade, more and more, when someone comes to me with a need like that or a good idea for the community like that, I have to say, that's a great idea, but no. You're right, the playground hasn't seen an investment in 15 or 20 years, and it could be a lot better and a lot more attractive, but I happen to know a little bit about the city's capital budget, and 5, 10 years maybe I can find the money. Or they come to me with an idea of making a dangerous intersection safer by reconstructing the street, with shorter crossing distances and a complete street. And I say, I can get you the study and the design, but I can't tell you when we would have the money in our transportation budget to actually build that. Because I can tell you right now, we don't even have the money to stop things from falling apart. And Mr. Sharma, before he got here and was at TCHC, the hardest one was when a community housing building literally fell down. And we had to rush to find people at Swansea Mews somewhere to live. And a lot of those people, we had to move them not once, not twice, but 3 or more times. And some of them are still waiting to know where they're going to live while we're doing the reconstruction of Swansea Mews. And I can't tell anybody today when the reconstruction of Swansea Mews will happen. I simply can't tell them. So the best part of the job has in the last 12 years become the hardest part of the job. And that's my experience of what the people I represent are experiencing every day. They're experiencing a city that says no. They're experiencing a city that says, well, I know you're desperate, but we can maybe hand out some water bottles to the encampment you're living in. There's no room in the shelter system for you. And everyone in Toronto, even the Premier, he does live here, experiences how things have gotten worse, experiences how trying to govern on the cheap has made the quality of life worse in the city of Toronto. I've had some people say, oh, but it's hard to afford paying all these new taxes. And the answer is very, very, very simple. The services that we deliver with those taxes are what makes life affordable in Toronto. If you cannot afford a place to live because we cannot afford to build rental housing or housing that is renting for below the market average, a few more dollars in your taxes aren't your issue. If you're thinking that, maybe at the small business you operate, you're going to have to hire private security because we can't get 911 dispatched as fast as we used to. That's not an issue of a couple of bucks that you would have to pay in taxes. If you're looking for a job and you're not sure you're going to be able to use the TTC to get there in a timely way, the couple of bucks we would have asked for you out of your income to get that bus to get you there, that's more important. Taxes and the services they buy make life more affordable for Torontonians. They put us in a place where we don't have to say no for the most urgent needs. They make it possible for people in every walk of life, not just the people who own things, but the people who do the working in this city to live here and live here well. And I've got to tell you, for the last 10 years, having to tell people no, it's broken my heart. And I thank you for coming and healing my heart and giving me some hope giving me some hope that we can start saying yes again to the urgent needs the people in the city of Toronto have and the things that they deserve. Thank you.